Today is the last day of individuals F-Class Nationals 2020. It's very windy this morning. Well, I'm not gonna say very windy, but it is windy. It is a headwind, which makes it the most difficult because when you have a headwind or a tailwind, the wind can change from one side to the other very rapidly, which can obviously make you lose points on both sides of the center. Whenever it's coming from one side, you know, it's only pushing one way, so it's a little bit easier to compensate for, but a headwind is very difficult. Anyway, that's what we have today. So for those that are trailing, this is a good condition because it gives them a chance to catch the leaders. For the leaders, not so much because it just opens the door for somebody to catch them. So this makes it extremely interesting. We have 2 relays to go. So it's still really anybody's game. I am sitting, I don't like to look at my scores, but I think I'm sitting on 21st place right now. So 2 more to go and we'll see where we end up. The way I see it, I'm gonna go for it. 21st or 40th really doesn't matter. Actually, 2nd or 40th doesn't really matter, but you know my point. Anyway, we're going for it today. Getting ready to shoot. This is during prep, and like I was saying, those flags are just not really making up their minds. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see them? See how they go from one side of the pole to the next or to the other? It's gonna be, and it's a strong wind. It's more than 10 miles an hour, so this headwind is really gonna make things very interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. All right, so shot a 199, 10x's on that one. I'm pretty happy with it, but anytime you drop points, you leave the door open for somebody else to make up points on you. But anyway, I'll take it. How's it going, man?
It's magical. They booted us off the line, so me and John had to come over here.
Gotta be behind the fence.
Don't feed the animals.
Yeah, there's F-Class John right there.
What's up, man?
How you doing, John?
Watching what everybody's doing, trying to learn something.
There you go. All right. Now I need to go score, and then I got to go to the pits.
Okay.
All right, so David Joe's getting ready to shoot. What are you shooting, David?
RSOM today.
You're shooting the RSOM.
Number 2 RSOM. Number 1 RSOM had a scope problem first relay at first day.
Okay.
Number 2 RSOM, but I think it's
so this is number 3 RSOM? This is number 3? It is number 3?
This gun is my 3rd gun to use at the match, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've used a 284 also.
Nice.
Going back to this one.
All right, well, it's pretty windy today.
It's windy.
What do you predict?
I've got Dave Christian shooting in front of me, and he gave me a little bit of pointers about what he did, and I'll do the same thing, see if it works.
What do you expect your score to be? Give me a prediction.
193, Eric. 193. 193 5X.
All right, 193 5X. When he's done, we're gonna come back and check with him. I hope you meet it or exceed it. How about that?
I hope so too.
All right, we'll check. The wind is not getting any easier. I mean, look at that. It's very switchy, right? It's a headwind and it's going back and forth, right, David?
Headwind with about a full minute left and right. David says he was center shot about 5 times, and then he was edge of the 10, other edge of the 10.
Yeah. So
with the 284, a little bit less with this RSOM.
I was between center and 3.5 left.
Okay.
So
3.5. Okay.
yeah, it's about a minute and a quarter what I had.
Minute and a quarter.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
Anyway, it's gonna be interesting. All right. So David predicted a 193. David,
and Eric, you got to ask me every string, every relay, because I shot a 196.9.
Nice job.
So the pressure helped me.
Yeah, good job. So he exceeded his expectations.
I did. I predicted a 193.5 and shot a 196.9. But Eric, and then I watched David shoot before me. Excellent wind collar. Talked to him a little bit when he was done. You know, sometimes it just helps.
Those that don't know F-Class, tell them what it is. What does it mean with the 196?
Well, the 196 I dropped 4 points out of 20 shots. That's a 98%. That's right there at the high master threshold for for 1,000 yards. And it's on a day like today, it can be a challenge to shoot that. Erik shot higher than that. The very experienced wind callers are going to shoot higher than that. But for me this morning, it's better than the other morning that had similar wind conditions by quite a bit.
Well, ask him again, see how he does on the next one. Okay, what's your prediction for the next one? Well, I know you haven't seen the wind yet.
Well,
but
I got to ratchet it up to say a 195.7.
Okay, 195.7. We'll see how he does on the next one. We're going to the pits now. All right, so I'm in the pits. When you're in the pits, you need hearing and eye protection, because what's happening here is they're shooting from behind me right now. That's where the shots are coming from, okay? We have this wall. This is a protective berm. There's a big pile of dirt behind us, okay? So we can't get hit by the shots. And as you can see, they run the targets up, so the shooter can see the target. Once the shot comes in, we pull it down and we mark it, okay? As you can see, he just marked that there. Then he's gonna move the red disc. The red disc tells the shooter what the score is. For example, if he shoots an X, you mark it right there, the red disc. If he shoots a 10, put it right there. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, okay? The lowest you can have is a 5. But obviously you want to try to keep it right in the center. That's what happens down here in the pits. You typically have 20 shots plus 2 siders. The first round of the day is typically a unlimited sider, okay? So you can keep track of the shots. The other thing that you must do, keep this in mind, is give good, accurate, and fast pit service. If it's a very windy day, or the wind is switching drastically, the shooter is going to have a really hard time keeping up with the wind conditions if you're pulling very slow. So try to pull as fast as you can and as accurate as you can, and the shooter that you're pulling for will hopefully reciprocate and give you very good pit service in return. What do I mean by good pit service? I like to keep it between 5 to 10 seconds from the time the shot comes in to the time the target goes back up in the air. Sometimes that's hard to do, but if you can do it that fast, trust me, the shooter will appreciate it. So this is Dale Carpenter. Let's see how fast I can pull this target. Hope we're not making him nervous. Alright, so what he's doing is he's looking at the berm. There it is. The shot came in. The target goes down. He marks it. He pays the low shot, and he does not move the scoring distance. It's a 9 again. So as you guys saw, that was pretty fast. So that's what you want to do. You want to get fast pit service. See that? It's not that hard. I mean, if Dale can do it, you have no excuse. Right, Dale?
That's right.
To be a good competitor, you must also do your best to do a good job in the pits, okay? So, that's all I got to say about that. All right, so I'm about to shoot the last string of the competition, and the wind has drastically not only increased, but also changed directions. It's coming from pretty much full value from the right side. I'll show you the flags. Okay, so right now it's going quite mild, but it was ripping a while ago. So you can see the flag now. It's starting to really go. So finding the right time to jump in is going to be very critical. All right, I'll let you know how it goes after this. 20 shots and it's over. All right, so I just shot my last string of the day, 195.7 in some very nasty conditions. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if that's gonna move me up on. What are you doing? You're trying to sneak up on me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna do in the standings, but hey, I'm pretty happy with that. Like I told you guys before going into this, 20th place or 40th, I wasn't gonna worry about, so I just went for it, and hopefully it paid off. I waited 10 minutes before I started shooting because I didn't like the conditions, and finally I jumped in, and I jumped in with an 8, made a correction, hit a 10, and then I ran. And I was 12 shots in before I dropped another 9, and then I dropped 4 in a row. I kept moving, but the conditions were dying. But anyway, I'm happy with it. We'll see how it goes on the aggregate. This is F-Class John, by the way.
What's up?
All right, so it's been a pretty crazy week. A lot of fun, very competitive, as you guys know. And so anyway, this morning I was on 21st place, and I told you I'm just going for it, good or bad. So I ended up making up some ground today, so I ended up 10th place. So I finished top 10. I'm pretty excited about that. Could have done a lot better on day 1. That's when I fell behind, but you know, that's just part of it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this week. It's been a lot of fun, and you need to try it sometime. You're gonna enjoy it. My teammate Pat Scully won the F Open National Championship, and Ian Clam won the FTR. My other teammate, Todd Hendricks, got 3rd place as well. So pretty happy. Team Lapua members, we got 1, 3rd, and 10th. Pretty excited about that. And of course, as you guys already know, on the team match, Team Lapua Borden Brooks got the gold medal as well. So it's been a very, very productive week here in Phoenix. All right, I'm gonna go back to the house, take a shower, and do a little celebrating with my teammates. All right, see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't, and keep them centered. See ya.